Hello and welcome to Chopper Class DreamWeaver Edition, Episode 2, kind of ish. I mean, they're not really episodes, but you'll see what I'm talking about. This is the second installment in the series itself. So, today we're going to be tackling the basics of HTML coding, as well as a little bit of CSS. It's nothing too advanced. You're not going to walk away from this with the ability to code a website and make money. This isn't going to give you the ability to create a website all on your own, but this should give you or broaden your understanding of HTML code in general. Now, because we are coding HTML, there's one thing you have to start with, which is a doc type. Now, we're just going to have a standard doc type for now. There are more intricate, but what we're basically telling the browser, or whatever's decoding this information, is that this type of document is HTML. And that is a very important step in creating your website. Next thing we're going to have is we're going to have an HTML tag. And now everything for your website will go in between these tags. And as you can see, when I created the tag, I had this little opening tag and this closing tag. Now, some elements are an exception to this rule, but you always want to have a closing tag when it comes to creating a website. Within the HTML tag, another thing you're always going to want to have is a head tag. And the reason you're going to want to have this is because a head tag allows you to add a title and link your style sheets from CSS to this. So first off, what we're going to do is add our title, which I'll show you in a second what this is. So we're going to say title, and we're going to close it, and we're going to say Chopper Incorporated. You'll see where this shows up in a little bit. After title, which is in the head tag, you're going to want to create your body tag, which is basically where all your information is going to go. So we're going to have body. And in our body, we're going to have something called a header, which is basically the title of the page, like the web page. Not this title up here, but the title of the content. So in our body, we're going to have a header tag, which can either be H1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, as you can see here. And that's just in increasing and decreasing size, H1 being the largest. So we're going to have H1 here. And we're going to say Jace DeCellis, which is my name, if you were wondering what that is. And then we'll go ahead and close that off. Now, after our H1 tag, I want to insert a few images. So we're going to say image, which is an image tag, and we're going to say source, or src, is equal to, and then always in quotation marks. You want your link to be in quotation marks all the time. We're going to go up to facebook.com. I'll log in. And we're going to take a few pictures of me. Now, this website that we're creating, to go over the basics of creating something in Dreamweaver, is going to be a type of social page. Possibly, I guess you can call it a social page. Now, it appears my Facebook doesn't want to load. So we'll just go on over to Google Images, and we'll look up profile picture. Just like that. We'll take this guy, and when you're putting an element or a picture into an image tag, you want to have a URL. So if you right click on any image on the internet, it will give you the option to copy the image URL unless that image is protected. So if we come back into our source and we copy that in between the quotation marks, and then we close it off with just a backslash and a tag like that, it will insert an image. Now the body's not closed, so it's not going to work, or at least it shouldn't work. So if we do like that, there you go. Okay, so this is our live preview of the webpage right now. We have Jace DeCellis, and then we have our image. So far, so good, right? Next thing we're going to do is add our paragraph, or our information for what's going to be here. I'm going to go ahead and place this here just for spacing and organization reasons. And we're going to say paragraph And within our paragraph, we're going to be able to create a list of some kind. Now, there are two types of lists. There are unordered lists, which is UL, or ordered lists, which is OL. And in an ordered list, it will say 1, blah, 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 2, blah, 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 3, blah, blah, blah. But in an unordered list, it is all bullets, which is what I want. So we're going to have our unordered list, and in that, we're going to have our list items. So our list item will be age, 15, close that. What else is there? Gender, male, our relationship status, taken, and that will be good for now. And we'll go ahead and close up our UL tag. So that's all done. Underneath, we will also close up our paragraph tag, which should give us, yeah, there you go. So there's our unordered list underneath our picture, which is also underneath our title. Next thing we're going to do is add a status message. Now, as you can see, we've already created a paragraph within the body tag. But what we also can do is create another paragraph, which is completely separate from that one. Just because it has the same tag doesn't mean it's the same element. So we're going to say status just spent time with Chopper tutorials. And we'll close that tag. So now we have our status message, our unordered list of information, our image, and our title. So this looks very bland. And this next thing that we're going to do is what gives the website, I guess you could say, a little bit of style. But unfortunately, I'm going to have to say that for the next tutorial. Hope to see you guys in the next episode. Peace out.